What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is the 9th of December. We're going to be looking here this morning at Aerodrome Finance. Real quick, though, we're going to take a look here at the cryptocurrency fear and greed, and we'll look at the Bitcoin dominance before jumping over into the Aerodrome chart. So we are still sitting at extreme greed, guys. Yesterday was an 82. We are actually a little bit higher today. We're at an 83. Back in this time frame, it was March. We actually hit a 92 in 2024 for fear and greed. So we can go higher, but we are sitting in the extreme greed area, guys. Just be aware of that. The Bitcoin dominance, let's go take a look at that. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 54.7. Yesterday was a 54.2. We're slightly higher than that. A month ago, we were sitting at 58.6, so we are down from that. All right, guys, let's go take a look at the charts here. Aerodrome Finance / the United States dollar. Our ticker symbol will be AERO USD, and this will be a daily chart from Coinbase. Well, we have a little bit of a different color on the screen here on this Monday than what we're used to seeing, which is green. A little bit of red here, a little bit of resistance, some selling coming into the markets on the overnight session Sunday into Monday morning. So far for Aerodrome, I mean, what a move this has been, to say the least. We broke out from this consolidation with an upward bias here. We had a little bit of a pennant taking place, and man, it took off like a rocket, getting right up to an old area of resistance, similar to where the market topped out on us before. That area is 234.510. We hit a high of 233.899. So we almost hit our 234 level, and we're getting a little bit of pushback. So today's candle, the 9th of December, it's got a green body, but the outline is red. So this should be a red candle. So for whatever reason, it takes TradingView a little bit to get these colors correct. It should be correct later, if not in tomorrow's video. But just understand, this is a red candle. For some reason, it's still green. I don't know. So we're getting a pushback here, guys. We have a daily market lower high. We have a lower low today. We still have our highs put in place on the 7th of December. So what this is telling us, since we have lower highs and lower lows, that the odds are now favoring the market continuing either sideways or to the downside in the days ahead. What did we look for to the downside? Well, to the downside, we have some 186.11 for a area of support, 186.11. If we take a zoom out here on the chart, let's get rid of this watch list here. Take a zoom out here on the chart. This area right here, where the market chopped around back in April, is where we could see our price pullback. So turning that area into a level of support, that would be quite good. We'll see. It's quite a bit down there below the market, so we'll see if it goes that far. Again, we'll have to see how aggressive the selling gets. Let's not discount this thing from a breakout. 49%, and then up to the resistance, 69%. So, that's a very large move. And again, I've mentioned this in the past. I definitely talked about it yesterday. Markets cannot sustain a straight up move, forever. They can go straight up for a period of time, but they will have some kind of a reaction. And from my experience and what I've seen in the markets over the years, when you get a market that goes straight up day after day, it has pretty aggressive pullbacks, very aggressive pullbacks. So in a perfect world, you want to see a market kind of trend up on like a 45-degree angle or so. Anyways, not saying Aerodrome's going to crash. I'm just saying we got a very, very nice rally to the upside here, right into resistance. We're getting a little pushback. It's all normal. Where do I see the price potentially? Again, we don't know how aggressive the selling will get on Bitcoin. It might just be, a little blip in the road before the next breakout. But if it ends up being a little bit more than that, we could see the price back down here to 186.11. And I have a couple different price levels down there, 186, 183, 181, and so on. This level could be, again, all depends how aggressive the selling gets. 171, solid area that should act as support. And then, of course, down here, that would be, 151. 151 is a pretty solid area as well. So right now we have the top in until that is taken out. We have a top in this market in a lot of markets, but we're talking about Aerodrome right now. Our top came in on the 7th and our resistance is at 234. Oddly enough, the same place it topped out back in that April time frame. We did trade a little bit higher on the intraday there. Right here, we did trade up to a high of 237, but it's the same resistance level, 234, 510. So until that level is taken out, we have a top in the markets. We have top in a lot of the markets, Bitcoin, and so on, XRP, etc. So what we'll want to look for here, unless we turn today and start to rally, obviously we'll take that. What we want to see in tomorrow's candle, which would be the 10th of December on Tuesday, a good start would be a nice daily higher low. So let's say we print a higher low, we open at 211 or something, and we start to rally. And a bonus would be also another market higher high. So if we can get a higher low and a higher high, we don't need the higher high, but if we can get it, that'd be great. And then we can start to look, and the odds will now favor the market rallying rather than sideways to downward action. But when markets continue, when markets make lower highs and lower lows, that is not bullish. It needs to be broken, flipped around. It needs to make higher lows and higher highs for us to look upwards for a trend higher. So that's what we're looking for here, guys, for Aerodrome Finance. Right now, odds are favoring sideways to downward market. We'll see how ugly it gets. Potential move down to 186.11 for starters. Tomorrow's candle, we want to see a higher low. A bonus would be a higher high. Then we can actually start to look for an upward move for Aerodrome. We have our highs put in on the 7th. Resistance level 234, 510. Until that's broken, we have a high in this market. Let's go take a look at the Bitcoin chart. And let's not forget, guys, and a lot of you have been around, and I appreciate that. And congrats to you guys who have been long since the breakout down here, the 60-61 area. This day was a fake out on the 12th. We got confirmation on the 13th. We had a higher low printed on the 16th, and it's been nothing but higher prices since. The market is up from those days, which was September, basically 240%, guys, since September. That is awesome. And congrats to everybody who has been able to benefit from that move. Bitcoin is down 2,600 here this morning. Nothing too crazy, but we're in the red. We're getting pushback. We're still getting market pushback here at 100,649.56. It's having, again, this is the past 3 days have been green days in the market. Saturday was a nothing day. Yesterday, we started to get a little bit moved to the upside. We actually closed higher than 100,649. We closed at 101. And today, we're getting pushback at the 100,649 level, turning it into resistance. Next level below the market as potential support would be 96,626.83 if we get down that far. I have mentioned this in the past. I do not like this candle. This is a very bearish candle, and until it's broken to the upside, it is not a good look and a good sign for Bitcoin for right now. Now, this thing can chop around, be range bound for a bit and then continue its rally to the upside. but this is a very bearish candle right here, and I'm just taking it as a warning sign until it's broken to the upside, until we break 104,000 and can hold. This is a nasty candle here. All right, guys, keep your eyes on 104,649. Keep your eyes on 96,620, 683 for Bitcoin. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. All links are down below. If you are not yet joined us on the channel yet, go ahead and do so. Aerodrome, hey, time will tell. 186.11 below the market, 234.510 above the market if it's going to turn and rally today. Of course, not financial advice. We'll catch you guys down in the comments. Have a great day.